Hi, everybody. Just wanted to have a little chat. Hope everybody enjoyed this pretty beautiful day that we had today. Just a few things about our school day today. Today in our health class. So in health right now we're talking about personal safety, and today we covered one of the things we have to cover, which is consent. So I just want to make sure that I let all parents and caregivers know exactly kind of how we approach that, knowing that these guys are very young. Just to, if there's some conversations going on home about what we talked about, I just want to make sure that you're kind of aware of what we looked at, and then just if you wanted to continue that conversation, in a more appropriate way for families, there could be an opportunity to do that. But I'll just show you kind of what we spoke about. There was a short video we watched, just a cartoon video about consent and how it means giving permission. But let's just take a look here at kind of the level that we were looking at. So this is our follow-up activity, and as you can see here, I'll just read it quickly. You can decide what to do with your own body and things, and this is why I want to mention something in case they say today we talked about our bodies and deciding what we want to do with our bodies in case it comes up, to make sure that you understand. So consent is when you give permission to other people to be in your personal space or touch your personal things. If you ask someone for a hug and they say no thanks, you must not hug them. If friends ask for a piece of your cookie and you say, sorry, not today, they need to respect your choice. So these are the levels that we're talking to things. When it talks about touching and bodies, we spoke about hugs, holding someone's hands. Just so for parents and other caregivers, just to be clear that that's what we spoke about. But it is a great opportunity to take that further if you choose to do so, to talk about some other things. So I just wanted to make sure that that's clear about what we spoke about today when we spoke about consent. Okay, another little issue that that we have going on is our nutrition breaks. So nutrition break at our recess after we get some time outside and then come back in to eat. But during our outside time, we stick with our cohort, so our classroom, and we have an area. And I think what's happening right now is some of our students are getting a little antsy because it's just so different. We're not supposed to make physical contact with each other, which eliminates so many kind of childhood and playground games, and we don't have equipment out there because of the sharing. These are all protocols from the health unit, from the government, and all the things we're following, tried to keep everything under the control as best we can. But what's happening is through let's call it antsy instead of boredom, because I don't want to say boredom, because when I hear that word and I share that with the kids, I said only boring people get bored, and we speak about that when things are tough, it's the time to get creative. This is how new things become. But just what's happening and just what we spoke about was that we need to be able to trust each other in a classroom, because that's all we have this year, right? We stick with each other, so we want to be able to best trust everybody within our class. So if there's a bit of tattling, a bit of things coming to me each day after lunch, and I just want to make everybody aware that what we're speaking about is it's really a time to become resilient to the fact that you might be getting a little antsy outside, and it's just a good conversation to come up with at home. We speak about different ways that we can come up with things here at school, and maybe it's just something to continue the conversation at home, that we really want to be able to trust our classmates and not worry about when we're just with each other outside having problems. So just something to think about at home, and just a little bit of an idea in case you're hearing things like this is happening outside at during recess, that we did speak about it today, and we did a little bit of role playing and just kind of asking people, do you have someone in this class that you can trust? And we went over those reasons why. They're not going to do something negative towards your fun. They're not going to do something negative towards your games and your ideas. So just something to put out there that to keep the conversation going at home. One more thing. Edsby, something that bugs me. Okay, on here, on homeroom, which is what everybody sees kind of first when they open up Edsby. Miss Anderson, our librarian, and she's with our guys once a week, put an announcement on here, and it's about the book fair. I just want you to make sure, take a scroll between 1, 2, maybe even 3 things. I always try to date mine. So the tips thing, the November 2 to 2nd, 2 to the 6th is, no, I can see that, but no. Okay. Just take a look at that, and that's all about stuff that we'll be focusing on this week. So sometimes you might have to just scroll, because when a new message comes, it goes right to the front. So just make sure when you see something, don't always trust that it's just one message. It might be 2. For example, after I post this, it's going to go above the Miss Anderson's message. So just make sure to scroll just to take a peek there. Okay, so I just wanted to bring those things up in case there was any questions, any conversations with your little guys when they get home. Okay, have a great night.